Hello, what is good with it? Today we're going to talk about why Google Translate is buns, it does not work. And we're going to talk about the flaws, the inaccuracies. We're going to talk about the good, the bad of Google Translate. Let's go. Well, yeah. Enough with the trolling. Today we're going to talk about what Google Translate is, why it does not work, and the origin of it. And I'm going to put this in a baby-like way so anyone can understand so I can get in 100. Alright guys, so we're going to talk about why was Google Translate even created? Like, who just randomly said, I want to Google Translate? Like, why was this even happening? Okay. Through Google Translate, it was officially launched in 2006. And it goes back to 2004. Google co-founder Sergey Brin, who was born in Russia, was frustrated and did not like the machine translation at the time. Since he did not like it, he helped create Google Translate with only 2 languages. Okay. So, English and Russian in 2004. This version of Google Translate was very inaccurate. I mean, it was booty. I mean, it was buns. Like, hey, that's some semantic change right there. Anyways, gradually Google Translate received more languages, but it was going slow and inaccurate. Still, it was able to translate entire web pages if only the limited target languages. Second question might be, why does Google Translate not work? Well, I can tell you, my friend. The quality of the translation depends on the language pair in question, the context of the text, and what translation is intended to be used. However, for any other language pairs, such as English and Chinese, the standard remained lower, despite some improvements. I mean, wow. Reason number 3, Google Translate often produces translations that contain significant grammatical errors. This is because Google's translation system uses a system method based on language pair frequency that does not take account grammatical rules. I mean, what type of translator is this, man? This is just bad out here. Google Translate also does not have a system to correct the traditional errors. Not only do they not have it, they don't even have a system to correct it. It seems like they don't like accountability at all. I mean, this is very unreliable, very unresourceful. That is what I'm getting from this right here. There is no way of reporting errors in order to avoid them having repeated words out of context, grammatical errors, things of that nature. Google Translate sucks. Now I'm gonna introduce to you some very hilarious fails. I'm just gonna start dropping. All right, fans, we're gonna go to fail number 1. That one time you tried to explain that you weren't a juice cleanse, but you came off sounding like an even bigger fashion victim. Come on, man. In Swedish, it's supposed to say "I har lärt mig mer hus," but in English, it says "Nah, I'm wearing a juice." Like what? Alright fans, we're going to drop the second example of why Google Translate is button. Just taking just normal sentences and just putting them in complete different context and dialect that's not meant to be. That time you tried to tell someone just to wipe the dirt off your shoulder. But your suggestion came off with much graver consequences with intended. But then in English it just says, just wipe your shoulders away. Like what? This Google Translate thing is bad. Come on, man. And that's all we got today, folks. But to synthesize into 2 main points why Google Translate is unreliable, insignificant, any bad word in the world. Point 1, the translator cannot detect or cite dialect in cities or in countries or in city civilizations or anything of that nature. Therefore, making the translated statement just sound awkward. And then you don't want to just get embarrassed and lose all your aura in front of all the cool kids, bro. Like, that's not even, like, that's so lame. And point number 2, Google Translate's translation system does not take grammatical rules seriously in any shape or form. I mean, treacherous. Treacherous. But goodbye for now. Making a way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Did you think time? Goodbye!